Now entertain conjecture of a time when creeping murmur in the pouring dark fills the wide vessel of the universe. And so our scene must to the battle fly, where, oh, for pity, we shall much disgrace, with 4 or 5 most vile and ragged foils, right ill disposed in brawl ridiculous, the name of Agincourt.
Where is the king? The king himself has rode to view their battle. Of fighting men they have full 70,000. There's 5 to 1. Besides, they are all fresh. God's arms strike with us. 'Tis a fearful odds. Oh, that we now had here but 1/10,000 of those men in England that do no work today. What's he that wishes so? My cousin Westmoreland? No, my fair cousin. If we are marked to die, we are enough to do our country loss. And if to live, the fewer men, the greater share of honor. God's will, I pray thee, wish not 1 man more. Rather proclaim it, Westmoreland, through my host, that he which hath no stomach to this fight, let him depart. His passport shall be made, and crowns for convoy put into his purse. We would not die in that man's company, that fears his fellowship to die with us. This day is called the Feast of Crispin. He that outlives this day and comes safe home will stand a tiptoe when this day is named and rouse him at the name of Crispin. He that shall see this day and live old age will yearly on the vigil feast his neighbors and say, tomorrow is Saint Crispin. Then will he strip his sleeve and show his scars and say, these wounds I had on Crispin's day. Old men forget, yet all shall be forgot. But he'll remember with advantages what feats he did that day. Then shall our names, familiar in his mouth as household words, Harry the King, Bedford and Exeter, Warwick and Talbot, Salisbury and Gloucester, be in their flowing cups freshly remembered. This story shall the good man teach his son, and Crispin shall ne'er go by, from this day to the ending of the world. But we in it shall be remembered. We few, we happy few, we band of brothers. For he that sheds his blood with me today shall be my brother, be he ne'er so vile. This day shall gentle his condition, and gentlemen in England now abed shall think themselves accursed they were not here, and hold their manhoods cheap, whilst any speaks that fought with us upon Saint Crispin's day. Yay! Bestow yourself with speed. The French are bravely in their battles set, and will with all expedience charge upon us. All things are ready if our minds be so. Perish the man whose mind is backward now. Thou dost not wish more help from England, cuz? God's will, my liege, would you and I alone without more help could fight this royal battle. Why now thou hast unwished 5,000 men, which likes me better than to wish us 1. You know your places. God be with you all. Once more I come to know of thee, King Harry, if for thy ransom thou wilt now compound, before thy most assured overthrow. Who hath sent thee now? The Constable of France. I pray thee bear my former answer back. Bid them achieve me and then sell my bones. The man that once did sell the lion's skin while the beast lived was killed with hunting him. Tell the constable, we are but warriors for the working day. Our gayness and our guilt are all besmirched with rainy marching in the painful field. But by the mass, our hearts are in the trim. Herald, save thou thy labor. Come no more for ransom, gentle herald. They shall have none, I swear, but these my joints, which if they have, as I will leave it them, shall yield them little. Tell the constable. I shall, King Harry. And so fare thee well. Thou never shalt hear herald any more. My lord, most humbly on my knee, I beg the leading of the vanguard. Take it, brave York. Now, soldiers, march away, and how thou pleasest God, dispose the day.
Why, all our ranks are broke. Oh, purgeable shame. Shame, shame, and eternal shame. Nothing but shame. Let us die. In once more, back again. We are enough yet living in the field to smother up the English in our throngs. If any order might be thought upon, the devil take order now. All to the throng. Let life be short, else shame will be too long.
Well have we done, thrice valiant countrymen, but all's not done, yet keep the French the field. Here comes the herald of the French, my liege. How now? What means this, herald? Comest thou again for ransom?
No, great king. I come to thee for charitable license, that we may wander o'er this bloody field, to book our dead, and then to bury them.
I tell thee truly, herald, I know not if the day be ours or no.
The day is yours.
Praised be God, and not our strength for it. What is this castle called that stands hard by?
They call it Agincourt.
Then call we this the field of Agincourt, fought on the day of Crispianus.